distance you are watching us. We at Wavumbuzi are glad to have you. We want to recognize our partners who are watching. That's the Ministry of Education, principals, parents, guardians, learners. We appreciate you for taking this time to spend with us as we do the Wavumbuzi Awards announcement. As always, we start with the national anthem of the Republic of Kenya. My name is Karika Giri, and I want to encourage you to find your way to our social media platforms. That's to start engaging with us. The hashtag is WavumbuziKE. Better be tweeting so that we can even give you a gift even as we recognize and we make this awards announcement. I'd like you to stay on your screen for a video from one of our junior secondary school learners.
Hello, my name is Lini Ngera. I'm in grade 7 from Lions Junior Secondary School. Wavumbuzi has impacted me. It has helped me in my life. I've learned more about the business world. I've learned new words, and most of all, I've learned how to operate a business. My favorite quest was renewable energies, and this is because I've learned about the effects of air pollution. And what I plan to do about this in future, I want to be a mechanical engineer, and I want to produce cars that don't depend on fossil fuels.
That's part of what happens right here at Wavumbuzi. It's time for us to hear from the country lead, Dr. Roslyn Marandu Kareti.
Thank you, Kerry Kagiri. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today is a very important day because we get to announce the Wavumbuzi top performers for the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge Edition 4 in Kenya, as you've heard. Now, before we get into that, many may be asking, why is Wavumbuzi important? Learners, allow me to address you. Imagine an Africa where you as young people and your communities get to understand the importance of being an entrepreneur. And you know that being employed in the future is not the only option. In fact, the preferred option is for you to be the owner of a business and create jobs. Young people, can you imagine an Africa whereby you desire to be an entrepreneur from a very, very early age, and you know what your path looks like so that you can indeed be a high impact, value driven, responsible entrepreneur who will be able to produce goods and services that a large number of people need? Young people, imagine an Africa where indeed you can create jobs, indeed improve the livelihoods of many, many, many people in Kenya, contributing to our Vision 2030, contributing to the African Development Goals and other global goals. And further on, can you imagine an Africa where many organizations and many initiatives are looking to support you in your entrepreneurial journey so that you can indeed conceptualize and create these high growth ventures that we direly need? Well, such initiatives exist, including Wavumbuzi and our follow-on program, Jasiri. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as you imagine this Africa, let me tell you a story that will bring home that indeed what we have imagined is possible. This is a story about Whitney Martha Waitherero. In the year 2019, the year that the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge was first held, she was at Graceland Girls School, a school in Laikipia County, one of the rural counties in Kenya. She found herself immersed in a new journey that began her entrepreneurial thinking. At this tender age of 15, which she was only halfway through her secondary and high school education, she participated in the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. And she did that very, very, very well in this online 6 weeks gamified challenge that developed her abilities to think entrepreneurially. Now, you're wondering probably how well endowed was that school? How many computers did they have? Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that school had 2 computers with 30 bombastic young ladies participating in Wavumbuzi. Martha decided to take that opportunity very well and engage actively in the challenges with an unwavering spirit. With every challenge, Martha embraced each and every perspective, each and every insight that she got. And she found out that this goes beyond that which she's able to engage with in the classroom. Ultimately, Martha emerged not only the top learner in her school, not only the top learner in her county, not only the top female challenge winner nationally, but she emerged as the overall top achiever for the first ever Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge that was held in Kenya in 2019. Now, looking back, Martha acknowledges how the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge has become a catalyst that has broadened her ways of thinking. It wasn't just about mastering technology and mastering or improving her digital skills, but it was about cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset, a mindset that embraces problem solving, can indeed identify a challenge in society, come up with a solution, and hence present to herself and others that opportunity to create meaningful solutions in society. So Martha has indeed become comfortable with being a problem solver, being a value creator. Where is Martha right now? Martha is in her second years of her university studying, and she is not only humbly confident in what she does, but her aspirations are quite clear, and she has a definite idea of what she wants to do. What does she want to do? Martha dreams of completing her studies and applying for and qualifying for the Jasiri program. And in Jasiri, we will help her to actualize her ideas of indeed being a co-founder and coming up with a high growth venture in the education and performance analysis space. I hope you have gleaned a little bit about Wavumbuzi from Martha's story. The Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gives learners in secondary and high schools that unique ability to develop their entrepreneurial thinking at an early age. Wavumbuzi therefore contributes to learners being able to develop their opportunity to look at a challenge in society and not get stuck by it, but to come up with a solution. They become curious, they take risks, they think deeper in identifying solutions to problems that are there in society. It helps them to study better because indeed their learning comes alive. What they're learning in the classroom and the knowledge and skills that they've identified come alive. In this way, Wavumbuzi is connecting learners with industry, connecting learners with their future more intentionally. Above all, Wavumbuzi is helping learners to apply their 21st century skills, to sharpen their basic competency skills in indeed becoming a problem solver and value creator. Most importantly, Wavumbuzi is helping learners develop their entrepreneurial competencies. Developing entrepreneurial competencies when you're older is very difficult, especially the innate competencies. So Wavumbuzi is helping learners develop those competencies such as being resilient, having the need for achievement, taking action and initiative. And very, very, very important for us at Wavumbuzi and Jasiri is being value driven. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy to tell you that the year 2023 was an amazing year for the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge for a number of reasons. One of the reasons is that we got approval from the Ministry of Education to roll out Wavumbuzi nationally. Therein, we had learners in secondary and high school, both day and boarding schools, both public and private schools, participating in the challenge, irrespective of the curriculum they were following, be it national or the international curriculum. We have so many highlights to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and a lot of that is coming hereafter. But let me give you a snippet of some of the amazing things that we were able to do with the national rollout. We had an increase in the number of schools that participated from 254 to over 970 schools. That was a whopping 83% increase. We also faced an over 249% increase in the number of learners that registered to participate in the challenge, from 5,800 to a whopping over 20,300 learners participating. On top of that, we had an amazing increase in the number of teachers who came up to be teacher champions, and this increased to a total of 1,897 teachers spread throughout the counties, 47 counties of Kenya, saying we want to take Wavumbuzi to our learners, to our school. The increase in the number of teacher champions in the country increased by over 186%. And the last number I'm going to share with you right now is, as learners engage, they submit their challenges. Challenge submissions, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, increased by a whopping over 368%, an increase from 1,300 challenges submitted previously to over 531,000 challenges submitted. Ongoing research confirms that indeed Wavumbuzi is able to stimulate those entrepreneurial competencies that we spoke about. And during the 4th edition, we had a significant increase in the number of entrepreneurial competencies that were stimulated. Please, ladies and gentlemen, follow Wavumbuzi to get more details around that. Let me pen off by first most sincerely thanking and appreciating our collaboration and close partnership with the Ministry of Education. Without your sterling support, we would not have been able to roll out Wavumbuzi nationally. I want to also thank the Wavumbuzi talent that are based in Kenya, Rwanda, and Southern Africa for their amazing work that they do in Wavumbuzi. Thank you also for the short-term ambassadors and moderators who join us to ensure that schools throughout Kenya are comfortable and thereafter participate in moderating the challenges. Of course, no man is an island, no one stands alone. Wavumbuzi would not have multiplied thus far without other whooping amazing Wavumbuzi partners. We want to thank you to each and every one of our partners, and we'll call you by name later. We want to thank the principals, the teachers, and very importantly, I personally want to thank each and every parent, each and every guardian who encourage each and every learner to register for Wavumbuzi and actively engaged. Those of you who gave a learner a cell phone or said, here is some more time on a laptop to engage in the challenge, I salute you. Please keep up with that spirit. And finally, and very importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you learners, each and every one of you boys and girls, including for the first time learners from junior secondary school, and an increase in the number of learners who are differently abled. To you all who are bold, who are brave, who are just serious enough to participate in Wavumbuzi, thank you. Kudos. We salute you. Our time together here, ladies and gentlemen, is to congratulate and announce the top winners. And with that, I thank you.
Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a very special day for the Wavumbuzi Edition 4. Now, over a 6-week period, learners, teachers, and schools have done outstanding performances, and we are here to make the announcements. There are various categories we'll be highlighting, and just to say an overall, learners, teachers, schools, counties, and survey. Joining me on set are key people who have been on ground with all these categories, and they're here to give us a more in-depth thought and also start on the announcements. Joining me is Isaac, who is the Wavumbuzi School Liaison. Wow. And with us is Njoki Riguga. She is Wavumbuzi Program Manager. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Welcome.
Are you excited as I am?
I am so excited to find out what has been going on. But before you tell us, the hashtag is WavumbuziKE, keep engaging. 6 weeks, what have you been doing with our learners?
Absolutely amazing. Over the 6 weeks, we've been celebrating learners, celebrating teachers, celebrating schools for the different achievements that they've made. We recognized teachers during the teacher club sessions. We had the weekly winners, awarded them, visited their schools. It was a lot of activities going on.
I love that. Now, Njoki, are there any new categories?
In the overall awards, definitely. The edition 4 has given us a chance to actually see how far and wide we can go, not only with the learners, but also the teachers and the schools, and at the same time the counties. So we've gone the county way.
I absolutely love that. Well, Isaac, what's exciting you about these new categories?
I think for me, what excited me the most is the fact that we had new entrants in this particular edition. For the first time since the inception of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, we had the junior secondary schools participating, and they actually did well. We also had the schools and learners who are able differently coming in to participate in this edition. And yes.
Njoki, can you highlight about the Quest Completion Awards?
And so what we were looking at, we offered 6 quests this time. So a learner could do 1, 2, 3, others did up to the 6. And so what we were looking at, if you did 1, how well did you do in that 1? If you did 1 and 2, how did you do it overally, even after having done 2? And if you did 6, how well did you do? So that's a quest completion. You completed however number of quests that you needed to complete, but how well did you do it?
I absolutely. Isaac, you have been going now on ground.
Yes.
I know you have a big question for Njoki. Go for it.
Yes, Njoki, would love to ask you, as our program manager, what should our learners, what should our schools, what should our teachers expect as some of the awards this day?
All right, so the various categories, as we've mentioned, we have top schools, we have top learners, we have top teachers, we have top counties. And under each of the categories, we also have subcategories. For example, for the learners, as Isaac has mentioned, we are looking overally who are the top learners, a number of them. Overally, under the JSS, as mentioned, who are the top learners, JSS. Again, when you come to the differently abled, who are the top ones overally? And in the quest completion that you had earlier asked, for the ones who completed, who are the top in that one, as well as we had 6 different quests that we offered, starting from creative industry, sports, renewable energy, banking. So amongst each and every category of quests, who are the top learners in there? So that's for the learners. When it comes to teachers, who are the top teachers at that point? Then when it comes to schools, who are the top schools, and then counties, who are the top 10 counties. But additionally, as I'd mentioned about the counties, we're looking at a certain number of top 2 to 3 learners and schools that were top across the different counties that were most engaged. That forms the overall categories.
I have a question. What are they getting?
All right. So the range of awards differ from category to category. We look at, starting with laptops. It's an online challenge, so we encourage the digital space. So from laptops to screens to different branded merchandise, we're looking at trophies for the schools. We're looking at medals for the different learners. We're looking at mentioned branded. So hoodies, we're looking at certificates of participation, depending on the different levels. We're looking at mentorship for the top achievers learners, and we're looking at an innovation experience for the top learners. So depending on the category, there are different items and different award items for each of them, including M-Pesa cash awards for the teachers.
I love to hear that there are cash rewards for the teachers. Well, right now we go to a video from the story you heard from the country lead. Her name is Martha. This is her in full form.
My name is Martha Oiberero. I am the 2019 Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge winner. I am also a Wavumbuzi ambassador in the Northeastern region, and my experience so far has been amazing. When I participated in the challenge, I got to benefit in the following ways. I got to meet Tabitha Karanja, the CEO of Keroche Breweries and the current senator of Nakuru County. I also got to learn skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, and assertiveness, which I utilized in the challenge and I currently use in my studies. On top of that, I got an award for being the top learner. I can encourage high school students to participate in the challenge as they will get a learning opportunity. Also, they will get to learn a valuable experience where they identify a real-world problem and develop a solution. They might get to discover what they like. For instance, I have always wanted to do aviation, but since I participated in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, I developed a liking for entrepreneurship. And now I am currently studying economics at the University of Nairobi, which is entrepreneurship related. On top of that, the learners will get a chance to win awards for their active participation in the challenge.
This is a time you have been waiting for. I'm about to step out of the set and allow our leaders to announce the various winners in the categories. We're talking about counties, we're talking about schools, we're talking about teachers and learners. If you're ready for that, stand by. But first, let's acknowledge our sponsors that have made this program possible and the entire process. I'd like to start with the Ministry of Education, KICD, SIMASTIA, which is a Center for Mathematics, Science and Technology Education in Africa. We also have the TSC, that's the Teacher Service Commission. We have KPSA, Kenya Private Schools Association. We have KAIS, which is the Kenya Association of International Schools. Making this possible as well is KSA, that's the Kenya Scouts Association, the KRA, Kenya Revenue Authority, Compassion International, Global Peace Foundation, and finally, Education for All Children. Put your drum rolls ready. These are the winners of the overall categories.
And to start, top counties. Across the country, we traverse the different counties working with the Ministry of Education County Quality Assurance and Standards Officer. Therefore, the schools, the teachers, the learners contributed to the positioning of their counties in the county leaderboard. I'm excited to therefore announce our top 10 to 4 counties, and later we'll get to know which counties bagged the top 3 positions, so stay tuned. The following counties will receive a branded wall clock. At position 10, Nandi County with 38 schools and over 32,000 points. At number 9, Kakamega County with 125 schools. At number 8, Embu County with 32 schools. At number 7, Murang'a County with 35 schools. At number 6, Siaya County with 35 schools. At number 5, Bungoma County with 72 schools. And at number 4, Nairobi County with 62 schools. Congratulations to all the winning counties. Now to top schools. As mentioned by our country lead earlier, we had a record of 974 schools registering for this 4th edition. The efforts of the principals, the teachers, and the learners contributed to the overall performance of the schools. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the top 10 to 6 schools. These schools will receive trophies and screens as their principals receive Wavumbuzi framed certificates. At position 10, Singore from Elegeo Marakwet County. At position 9, Graceland Girls Senior School from Laikipia County. At position 8, Moi Girls Kamsinga from Bungoma County. At position 7, Enapoisha Girls High School from Nakuru County. And at number 6, Vanessa Grant Girls School from Nakuru County. Congratulations to all those top schools. And now to top teachers. We celebrate the following teachers for their outstanding performance in learner registration, engagement, and submission reviews. The following teachers will receive our Wavumbuzi framed certificate and M-Pesa cash award of 6,000 shillings. From number 10, Teacher Diana Yato from Nyandarua High. Number 9, Teacher Champion Isaac Cheboiwo from Olmanyata Secondary School. At number 8, Teacher Champion Nicholas Edie from Lions Junior Secondary School. At number 7, Teacher Champion Muraya Job from Nyandarua High. At number 6, Teacher Champion Peter Mutahi from Nyandarua High. At number 5, Teacher Champion Eric Koech from Lions Junior Secondary School. And at number 4, Teacher Champion Griffins Bet from Daraja Academy. Congratulations to all our teacher champions. And now separately we also have survey awards, and this will go to the top 40 teachers and up to 2 schools that supported their learners to complete the pre and post survey. For the top engaged counties, we will recognize up to 2 or 5 learners from each of the county, and also up to 2 to 3 schools from each of the counties. For surveys, we wish to congratulate all the teachers and all the top 20 schools that played a role in ensuring that the learners completed the pre and the post survey. For this, we considered teachers whose schools had over 50% or more of their registered learners responding to the surveys. The teachers will receive an M-Pesa cash award of 1,000, and the top 2 schools in this category will receive a branded wall clock.
We've heard from the counties, the schools, and teachers. We wish to now go to learners category. For the first category of our learners, we are recognizing learners who were able to complete to the different levels, the different quests that we had. We call it a quest completion awards. So there are those learners that were able to complete 1 quest, those learners that were able to complete 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the 6 quests. So regardless of the level that you were, we picked the top learners in those different levels and we recognize them today. These learners will receive a framed certificate and will also have an opportunity to undergo mentorship. At position number 5, in 1 quest completion, those that completed 1 quest, we have Caleb Njeru from M-Pesa Foundation. At number 4, in those that completed 1 quest, we have Aswan Saibian from Olympic Secondary School in Nairobi County. At position number 3, for those that completed 1 quest, we have Aviel Mutiso from Alliance High School in Kiambu County. We switch to those that completed 2 quests. At position number 5, we have Faith Rita, all the way from St. Mary's Mumias in Kakamega County. At position number 4, we have Farah Olad, all the way from Laser Hill Academy in Kajiado County. At position number 3, we have Alex Ochieng from Kapsabet Boys High School in Nandi County. So we go to those learners that completed 3 quests. So at position number 5, we have Meshach Kiprono from M-Pesa Foundation. At position number 4, we have Kezia Wanjiku all the way from Busara Forest View in Nyandarua County. At position number 3, we have Felix Hanks from M-Pesa Foundation in Kiambu County. We go to those learners that went further and completed 4 quests. So at position number 5, we have Edward Kinyanjui all the way from Aga Khan Senior School here in Nairobi. We have Mark Gitai at position number 4 from Busara Forest View in Nyandarua County. And then we have Muguti Precious all the way from St. Angela Vokoli School for the Deaf in Kakamega County. Then we go to those that completed 5 quests. At position number 5, we have Johnson Goran from the Alliance High School in Kiambu County. At position number 4, we have Mwigai Dalton from Nyandarua County, from Nyandarua High in Nyandarua County. At position number 3, we have Joseph Mwongela from the M-Pesa Foundation Academy in Kiambu County. Then there are those learners who managed to complete all the 6 quests. These learners, at position number 5, we have Beryl Atieno from St. Barnabas School in Kisumu County. At position number 4, we have Ann Ochochi all the way from St. Barnabas in Kisumu County. And at position 3, Jemima Akinyi, again from St. Barnabas Secondary School in Kisumu County. I can see St. Barnabas picking all those learners that completed 6 quests. And for this category, we say congratulations to all learners. Into our second category in the Learner Award. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Top in Quest Award. As the country lead had mentioned, we presented challenges in the form of quest. For this particular edition, we had 6 quests that learners were engaging in, namely the e-commerce, smart cities, renewable energy, sports, banking, among others. By engaging learners, Wavumbuzi lays the foundation for future generations to be proactive problem solvers, both for the issues around their societies and also to be innovative thinkers. With this, it is my pleasure to announce to you top learners in the various quests that we undertook. The first quest that I'm going to start with is the renewable energy. In top 5, we have Shani Hamis all the way from St. Barnabas Girls Secondary School. We also have Abdullahi Ali from Aga Khan High School in Mombasa County. We do have Brandy Wendy from Sega Girls in Siaya counties. We have Pamela Awor from Nyamonye Girls. And we also have Dalton Kim from Nyandarua High School in Nyandarua County. So those were the top 5 in renewable energy. To the second quest, we have e-commerce quest. In this quest, the top 5 learners are Bernard Waithaka from Karunga Secondary School in Nakuru County. Then we have Talia Awar from St. Barnabas in Kisumu County. Then we have Derek Mwangi from Nyandarua High School in Nyandarua County. We also have Malik Shie from Kanga High School in Migori County. And lastly, we have Victoria Mwangi all the way from Lions Junior Secondary. To our third quest, this is the creative industry quest. The top 5 in this category are Zilfa Alamba from St. Barnabas Secondary School in Kisumu County. We have Joy Mercy all the way from M-Pesa Foundation in Kiambu. We also have Richard Munyiri from Koelel High School in Nakuru County. We have Purity Achieng all the way from Nyamonye in Siaya County. And lastly, we have Lenny Angera from Lions Junior Secondary School in Nakuru County. The next quest that I'm presenting to you is the sports quest. The top 5 learners in this particular quest are Cynthia Rael Odero from Nyamonye Girls Secondary School in Siaya County.
We also have Owen Gishiri from Nyandarua High in Nyandarua County. We also have Juliet Awar from Nyamonye Girls High School in Siaya County. Then we have Jeff Kilu from Nyandarua High School in Nyandarua County. And lastly, we have Celine Awar all the way from St. Barnabas Secondary School in Kisumu County. Then we go to the next quest, and this is the Smart Cities quest. So who are the top 5 learners in Smart Cities? The top 5 learners in Smart Cities are Audrey Semo from St. Barnabas Secondary School. We have Frederick Maina from Gadanji Secondary School. We have Rahil Rizwan all the way from Aga Khan in Mombasa County. And we also have Kipto from All Manyata Secondary School in Nakuru County. And lastly, we have Julie Juma from St. Barnabas in Kisumu County. Into our last quest, the banking quest. Who are the top 5 learners in this particular quest? So we have Miriam Livoy from Nyamonye Girls in Siaya County. We also have Navea Kimani from Graceland Girls Secondary School. We have Brian Shege all the way from Graceland Boys Senior School. We have Abdallah Ali from the Aga Khan in Mombasa. And we also have Ann Taylor from St. Barnabas Secondary School in Kisumu County. So for this particular category, learners will get a medal, they'll get a certificate, and they'll also get an opportunity to be mentored. However, we will also have what we call quest presentation by this particular group of learners, after which the top in each of the quests will be able to get a laptop award.
Congratulations and big up yourself. How you can do it is by using the hashtag WavumbuziKE. Shout out that student you had, shout out the school, shout out even the county. Man, did you hear Siaya County? Hey, just taking it. I love it. Right now, however, our amazing leaders are taking us to the top 3 in those various categories. Why don't you stay tuned? Here is the top 3.
The top 3 counties. As earlier mentioned, in this edition, we worked closely with the Ministry of Education, County Quality Assurance and Standard Officers, who were the county champions, and with this we recorded a sterling performance across the counties. It is my honor to announce the top 3, and they will get laptops. At number 3, we have Kiambu County. At number 2, we have Nyandarua County. And at number 1, we have Nakuru County. Congratulations to all the wonderful counties.
Yes, congratulations to those counties. Now let's get to see who are the top schools. As mentioned by Kerry, the efforts by our principals, teachers, learners contributed to the overall positioning of our schools in the school leaderboard. For the first time ever, we had the junior secondary school participating in the challenge. We also appreciate efforts by the senior and the special needs schools. With this, it is my utmost pleasure to introduce to you the following categories of top schools. These schools will receive a trophy, laptop, and a framed certificate for the principal. So, are you ready to hear if your school is among these top 3 schools? For the top special school, they did stunningly and outstandingly amazing. We have Father Baldo Integrated School from Nyandarua County coming in at position number 2. So let's celebrate Father Baldo. Then we also have St. Angela all the way from Kakamega. St. Angela School for the Deaf from Kakamega County. We celebrate you for appearing in that top category. Now, I have mentioned that it's their first time to participate in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. This is the junior secondary school. At position number 3, we have Dreams Hills School in Baringo County. So we have Dream Hill in Baringo County. Then we have Milimani Junior Secondary School, all the way from Nakuru County. And the top junior secondary school in this edition is Lions Junior Secondary School from Nakuru County.
And besides the junior secondary schools, besides the schools with special needs, we have the other schools. At number 5, we have M-Pesa Foundation Academy from Kiambu County. At number 4, we have Daraja Academy from Laikipia County. At number 3, we have Koilel High School from Nakuru County. At number 2, we have St. Barnabas Girls Secondary School from Kisumu County. And drum rolls, at number 1, we have Nyandarua High from Nyandarua County. Congratulations to all the winners.
We shall also be awarding the top 2 to 3 schools in the most engaged counties in our subsequent mentions. So we are here to announce to you the top 3 teachers. These teachers have been supportive. They have done submission reviews. They have done engagement. They have pushed for engagement awards, learners to do the submission reviews, to do the surveys, to take up the surveys, participated in the weekly teacher clubs, among many other things. This contributed to their positioning in the teacher leaderboard. Ladies and gentlemen, at position number 3 is none other than Mr. Steve Nyamwange from Olmanyata Secondary School in Nakuru County. Let's celebrate our teachers. At position number 2, we have Mr. Boniface Oyondi from St. Joseph Junior Secondary School in Nairobi County. Congratulations. And at position number 1, is none other than Madam Lynette from St. Barnabas Secondary School in Kisumu County. With this, these teachers will walk away with a laptop, a framed certificate, and cash award of 10,000 Kenyan shilling. Congratulations to our teachers.
What an amazing job that Isaac, the Wavumbuzi School Liaison, and Njoki Riguga, who is the programs manager Wavumbuzi KE and Wavumbuzi all over the world. Wherever it goes, I mean, you're on it. What a great job you're doing. It's a difficult one because you've got to engage with all the students. And now we're about to go to the category that touches the learners. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Any hints you have for us before? Because we are so tense. I can imagine everyone who's watching from at home and definitely using that hashtag WavumbuziKE, watching Edu TV. Why don't you go ahead and keep sharing and tell people, Mambo inachemka, Mambo ni ndialala. I need to cut it. Let's do it. I'm really excited. So, top 3 from various categories.
Thank you, Kerry. As you've mentioned, at the start of this announcement, we mentioned that learners were awarded depending on the number of quests that they completed. So we left out 2 in each of those quest completion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce top 2 learners who completed the different levels in the quest. For those learners that completed one quest, at position number 2, we have Ashley Chemutai from Bunyore Girls in Vihiga County. At position number 1, in those learners that completed one quest, we have Joy Mudhamia from the M-Pesa Foundation in Kiambu County. Those who completed 2 quests, we have Praise Wachilonga from Moi Girls Kamusinga in Bungoma County. At position number 1, for those that completed 2 quests, is Otesaya Njoroge from M-Pesa Foundation in Kiambu County. Then there are those learners who completed 3 quests. For those learners that completed 3 quests, at position number 2, we have Stephanie Angela from Sega Girls Secondary School in Siaya County. Then we have Nigel Muhambe from Acacia Crest Senior School in Kitengela. Then there are those learners who went ahead and did 4 quests. At position number 2, for those learners that did 4 quests, we have Raphael Kuru from Lukenya British Curriculum in Machakos County. We also have Anne Wambui from the M-Pesa Foundation, Kiambu County. Then we go to the next learners who completed 5 quests. At position number 2, we have Mary Jacqueline from Sega Girls Secondary in Siaya County. At position number 1, we have Rebecca Agola from St. Barnabas in Kisumu County. Then we have those that completed 6 quests. 6 quests. At position number 2, we have Rebecca Agola from St. Barnabas Secondary School. And lastly, we have Janet Bonareri, still from St. Barnabas Secondary School, completing all the 6 quests. Congratulations to all of you.
And all the learners in this category will get a laptop, will get their certificates framed, they'll get a medal, and they'll also do their mentorship. I now take us to top 3 learners under JSS. And under JSS, we have at number 3, Emma Mbugwa from Lions Junior Secondary School, Nakuru County. At number 2, we have Naima Sterling from Aga Khan Academy Senior School. At number 1, we have Kalsina Dongo from St. Barnabas Secondary School. They were learners that were highly engaged. And at number 3, we have Barbara Acheng from Sega Girls Secondary School, Siaya County. At number 2, we have Beatrice Agola from Nyamonye Girls, Siaya County. And at number 1, we have Sean Dalmas from Lukenya British Curriculum School from Machakos County. And now to the learners who are differently abled. At number 2, we have Muguti Precious from St. Angela Vocoli School, Kakamega County. And at number 1, we have Dino Alexander from Aga Khan High School from Mombasa County. Congratulations to the learners in this category.
And now, learners, teachers, schools, and everyone who is watching us, we are coming towards the end of announcing our final winners. We've had all our categories. But who are these top 3 learners that are carrying the day? Who are these learners that are topping up in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge Kenya Edition 4? Give it up for at position number 3. Are you ready to hear position number 3? All the way from the lakeside of Kisumu City, we have Christine Anyango from St. Barnabas Secondary School, Kisumu County. Let's give a round of applause to Christine Anyango. Then, still from the same school, from St. Barnabas Secondary School, we have Scovia Omondi coming in as number 2 overall in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge Edition 4. And the last person, give it up for position 1. Give it up for, ladies and gentlemen, Anne Jen Mokeira from Sosiot Girls Secondary School in Kericho County. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. We would like to mention that the third place, who is Christine Anyango, will walk home with a laptop, a medal, a headphone, a framed certificate, and of course an opportunity for mentorship. We also want to share that the second learner, who is Kovia Omondi, at position number 2, will also walk home with a laptop, a headphone, a medal, and a framed certificate, and of course an opportunity to be mentored. Then the winner of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge Edition 4, Anne Jen Mokeira from Sosiot Secondary School, Girls Secondary School, shall get the opportunity to have an innovation experience, a laptop, a headphone, a medal, and a framed certificate. Congratulations to all our winners in the different categories. We celebrate you for taking part in Wavumbuzi Edition 4. Thank you.
I know you've had a good time. I have too, as we celebrate learners, as we celebrate teachers, counties, as we celebrate even the principals. This has been a great time. The Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge Edition 4. This is the announcement, and there's so much to come up. Let me ask you, Njoki, that those people who are watching and they're feeling FOMO, they want to open up their doors to Wavumbuzi and have their learners engaged. How can they do this?
And we are having Kenya 5, Edition 5 coming up next year, 2024, Term 2. So we can have any school interested, any principal interested for the school to take part, any teacher interested for the learners, and any learner registered, actually looking out for registration so that come Term 2, 2024, they register and take part. More information will be shared through all our platforms.
You've had that straight from Njoki Riguga, who is the programs manager of Wavumbuzi Kenya. Let's hear from you. You are the school liaison. What is going on, Isaac? What are the next steps, even as we continue?
I am totally excited about this day. So my learners, teachers, school, principals, whoever is watching me out there, you might be wondering what next after this announcement. So what is coming up? First of all, I had mentioned to you, we will have what we call quest presentation. So for all the top 5 learners in each of the quests, you will have an opportunity to come to us and present what you've been able to learn throughout that particular quest. Then we will also use that to determine which learner in each quest will walk away with a laptop home. Then the other thing, to keep us engaged, I understand that schools are closing, we are going home, but we will be back for Term 1. So during Term 1, we intend to form the Wavumbuzi Club. The Wavumbuzi Club will not only continue what you've started through the challenge, it will be an opportunity for you to sit down with your fellow Wavumbuzi learners, get to brainstorm those ideas, extend what you picked from the challenge, put it into practice in what we call the community service learning. So we look forward to ensuring every school, so if you are a teacher, you are out there, ensure that your school has our Wavumbuzi Club. Ensure that your school has our Wavumbuzi Club. That will also form the foundation of our recruitment in our schools for the next edition. So stay tuned. We will be giving you updates, partly as what Njoki will mention to us.
Yes, we have the award ceremony also coming up end of November during the Kenya Innovation Week, and with that we look forward to seeing all the learners, all the teachers, and all the principals. Not all, some as will be invited. Yes, the majority. So during then we'll get to celebrate and recognize you further. So end of November we shall be getting the invitation and the details later, and let's interact at the award ceremony.
Absolutely. If you've been using the hashtag WavumbuziKE, you might just secretly get an invite, because we can see your high participation. Here they look at everything. It's the practicality of the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge that makes it super exciting. Any last comments before we close? And even as you get to your last comments, allow me to celebrate the partners. This is only possible with partners. So as you're preparing your final remarks, 30 seconds each, we're going to talk about the Ministry of Education, we're going to talk about the Kenya Institute for Curriculum Development, we're going to talk about Semastia, we're going to talk about TSC, we're going to talk about the Kenya Private Schools Association, KAIS as well, that's the Kenya Association of International Schools, we have KSA, the Kenya Scouts Association, we have KRA, the Kenya Revenue Authority, we also have Compassion International, Global Peace Foundation, and finally, education for all children, making the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge Edition 4 possible. Thank you for being our partners.
And for the last words on my end, I would like to appreciate all the principals, all the teachers, all the schools, and mostly all the learners that took part in Edition 4. All is up for long-term effect within the entrepreneurship culture. I look forward to seeing most of you in the next edition, and thank you and congratulations to all the winners.
As my parting shot, what I would like to tell learners, the next generation of global thinkers, innovative thinkers, leaders, starts with participating in the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship
Wow.
Challenge. So come, join us, Wavumbuzi Kenya Edition 5 next year to unlock the power of your entrepreneurial thinking. Thank you and God bless you.
Absolutely. It's time for us to say goodbye, but Njoki, please invite me. Just invite me. Oi, I haven't gotten my invitation.
You are formally invited to the award ceremony on the 29th of November in Nairobi.
Thank you very much. It's time for us to say kwaheri. Thank you for watching Edu TV.
Bye.
Bye.